Uncle, please. It's a war. Please, uncle, turn. It's a war. I had this uncle that I really liked. At age 10, it was always a pleasure talking to him because he always had things to teach me. I've always loved to learn from people. But oftentimes when I'm around him, he would go out and not return till very late in the night, by which time I would have slept. So one day I kept insisting, Uncle, why didn't you come early? Why don't you come early? Where do you go that you don't come early? I'd like to spend some time with you. So one day he looked at me and said, all right, I'll go out with you tonight. So I went out with him. The first place we visited, he drank so much and became absolutely drunk. And even after that, he drove me to 3 other places that night where he kept drinking and getting drunker and drunker and drunker, if the English will allow me to use it that way. Eventually, at about 1 a.m., he decided that we should start going home. Oh, that was the worst day. I was scared every step of the way because how we made it to the road and subsequently to continue going home, I do not know. But eventually, what I feared most happened. While trying to negotiate a roundabout, my uncle did not turn his hand appropriately, so he hit the roundabout. He hit the roundabout and kept revving the engine for a few seconds. And he kept saying, you can't stop us, we will go. And at that time I knew there was no way we could go. We were hitting the wall. So I kept screaming, Uncle, please, it's a wall. Please, Uncle, turn, it's a wall. It may not have lasted for so long, but in my mind's eye as a young boy, it lasted almost an eternity. Eventually he agreed and turned, and then we kept going home. Driving rough, but needless to say, we got home in one piece. Have you asked yourself whether you are so drunk on your passion, on your anger, on your ways, that you are hitting a wall and you are not realizing it's time to change? You've been doing this same thing for so long and it's no longer working. Why don't you review it? The way you have been administering your anger on people, the way you have been demonstrating your love for people or for someone, it doesn't seem to be working. Why don't you realize it's time to review it and make a change? There are so many things that we get used to in our lives. So much so that we do not analyze the productivity of what it is we're doing. Sometimes it's important to pause and ask yourself, is it still working? If it is not working any longer, is there a better way to do it? You've been demonstrating anger the same way and it's not achieving the change you expect to achieve. Why don't you change it? Why don't you review it? So many of us need to pause and think through so many things that we do in our lives and ask ourselves, is it not time to review and make a change? Especially if there's a small, young, still voice tugging at your mind and saying, please, uncle, please, auntie, it's a war. It's time to move back and make a change.